I wonder why I'm not on there.
Hello, Sylvia.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, we're doing just fine and dandy. Where's your next adventure?
Banff. We go to Canada next week.
Oh, next week, huh?
Well,
How's
no,
the
not
weather?
next week. The 11th. So
The 11th. Okay.
less
Still-
than 2 weeks, but
Still good snow?
I think there's still snow there. Yeah.
Great. Great.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, we don't want snow. We want decent weather, but I think we will encounter some snow.
Are you looking for hiking weather? Or are you looking for skiing weather?
Oh, hiking, definitely. Not
Oh,
skiing.
not skiing. Okay, great. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we've
beautiful. up.
We've got lots of hikes planned and
Oh,
adventures.
wonderful.
Mhm.
Wonderful. That'll be great. And how is your leg and your hip and your inner thigh and whatever else is acting up?
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there. In fact, I have to keep writing a note to like call the doctor.
Anything help? Heat?
Oh yeah, I ate
Tylenol?
an ibuprofen. I just feel like I'm taking too much ibuprofen. I don't want
Yeah.
to take stuff.
Yeah. No, you can't be taking too much of it. And have you tried anything like cannabis cream? Does it help at all or not help?
I've put it on after you suggested it. You know, ibuprofen takes it right away. You
Got
know, icing is fine. Any of them aid it a bit. You know.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's just
But
it's
not
there,
correct.
so something's not right. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. And it's a pretty important extremity. So
you need it. Yeah.
yeah, need it. It's not like you can ignore it.
No. So did you go to class Monday? I wasn't there Memorial Day.
Yes. Yes.
Did
There were
people
4 of
come?
us.
I forgot. I totally spaced out.
There were 4 of us. Yeah. There's a new gal named Miley or Malia or something. And when she came on board, Naomi asked her, because she had a family mask on the screen, and she asked her, oh, how did you find out about it? She said, through a friend. And she never went further than that. She's Asian gal and not overly open to explaining where she came from, but we'll see if she comes back. So somebody gave her the link. She said, my friend gave me the link, and that's all she said. So have you seen Rita lately? I haven't seen her on here in a while, but I've been missing for a while too.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I just sent her an email saying, are you okay? Is there anything, did you injure yourself and I don't know about it? So
Okay.
anyway.
Was she going back to Switzerland this summer?
No, in the fall. She will be gone when I come back. I return about mid-September and she returns, she's gone. She leaves around then and she comes back around mid-October.
Okay.
So, and I figure you'll be in some adventure, so I probably won't see you till next year.
Well, Scott has quite a few adventures booked. That's for sure.
When are you going back to a cruise ship? She rolled up with the eyes.
There's 3 booked,
Wow.
and there's one in late October,
Yeah.
one in January, and one in March.
Well, my neighbor just got back from her 5 months at sea,
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Silver Seas. Actually liked it. You know, this is a guy she's known and been seeing, but you know, not living with. And she said they did really well, and they signed up again in 2 years. It's a different part of the world, but yeah, interesting.
It's an adventure, that's for sure.
It's an adventure. So, you know, and you know, we're all in our 70s and we're going, hey, once in a lifetime. No, so.
Well, I'm glad she enjoyed it.
Oh, here comes that lady I was telling you about. So. Can you hear me, Donna? So anyway, yeah, well, that sounds like you've got quite the adventures planned. So will you be there when I arrive probably around mid-September? Are you going to be in town? Are you out and about? You don't know that their eyes are up again.
No. We have a wedding at the end of September, so I think we're around mid-September. Yeah.
Here, the wedding's here locally?
No, it's in Atlanta.
Ah, okay.
In Atlanta.
There's the other one. Hi there, Maureen.
Hello, everybody.
Now, how long are you staying in No, you're not in Del Mar. When do you come back?
I don't come back till the beginning of October.
Okay, well, we'll plan a rendezvous when you're back and before Donna takes off again.
Oh, when are you taking off in the fall, Donna?
There's a wedding at the end of September.
Oh, okay.
And then we have a cruise at the end of October.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful.
Maybe you and me going back up to Lynn, up at the light.
Okay, here we go. So standing nice and tall, checking alignment, core is working, glutes are working, legs are engaged, hands can be by your side, shoulders down. We're going to take 5 inhale and 7 out, nice and slow, ready, open the lungs. Big inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go up to 6 and 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On your own. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your own. Two more rounds. Find your regular breath. And 4 cleansing breaths together. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one last one. And exhale. Opening up into a wide stance, feet turned out. Make sure you've got no hollow in your back. Your core is working, shoulders down, bending into the knees, pressing them away from the midline, opening up the inner thighs. Feel the shoulder blades connecting here. Breathing evenly and deeply. To the right. Back to center. Push those shoulder blades together. To the left. Back to center. To the right. And center. And to the left. And center. Straighten up. Vertical spine, hands in cactus, elbows in line with the shoulders. Shoulder blades pushing together. One more breath. Straightening up. Feet parallel, toes can be slightly inward, hanging over, bend and stretch, waking up the hamstrings. Nice and easy. Straight legs, left hand stays in the center and right hand reaches up. Nice long back here, looking up. One more breath. Bring that hand down, bend and stretch. And right hand stays down, left hand reaches up, looking up, shoulders away from ears. One more breath. Bringing the hands down, holding onto the backs of the ankles, really hinging at the hips here, bringing the head closer to the mat. Release the hands, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high. Hinging at the hips, nice long spine here. Release the hands, walk the hands out, shoulder width apart, spreading the fingers into modified downward dog, lengthen the spine. One more breath. Walk the hands back, hanging over, and now turn those toes outward again, bending one more time, pressing the knees away from the midline, nice long back. Now, keeping your back nice and strong, interlace the fingers behind your back and lift them up. One more breath. Release the hands back to the knees. Push those knees away from the midline. Extend one leg. And now really reaching over. You can put your hand and your forearm on your thigh if you prefer, but really keep that back, pushing the shoulder blades together and really reaching over. Back to our position here, cactus. And now straightening the opposite leg, reaching over to the other side. Really push your heart forward here. Shoulders back. Back into cactus. Push your heart forward. Use your core. And straighten up. Turn those feet parallel one more time. Rolling down, straight legs, hanging over. Should feel a little easier now. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching those arms high. Try not to roll on the sides of your feet by pressing down on the big toe and the heel. Release the hands and roll up slowly. Nice tall spine here. Turning your right foot forward. Left foot is about a 45-degree angle into warrior two. Hips are slightly diagonal. Bending into that front knee. Knee over foot. Opening up wide into warrior two. Gazing over the front fingers. Shoulders down. Forearm on thigh, reaching over. Lift that upper arm high. Feel those ribs opening up. Back into warrior two. Reaching back into reverse warrior. Looking up, shoulders down. Back into warrior two, shoulders back. Pushing a few inches forward, coming into triangle. Nice long arms here, long spine. Back into warrior two. Now straighten that front leg, move into warrior one. So hips are now forward, straight ahead, and now lengthen all the way through, hands right ahead. Nice long spine here. And coming all the way down, nose to knee. Bend into that front foot. Make sure you have your balance. And interlace the fingers behind the back and reaching the arms for back as far as you can go. And now straighten that front leg and nose to knee. Arms come up. Release the hands down, nose to knee. Bend into that front leg, coming back into warrior one, this time hands up. Shoulders down. Straighten that front leg, come through, wide parallel. Toes are pointing forward, roll down, hanging over. Walk the hands forward into modified downward dog. Lifting those hips, ground down on the feet. Nice long spine. Walk the hands back, hang over. Hold the backs of the ankles. Really feeling that length in the spine here. Interlace the fingers one more time, reaching the arms as high as you can, front of the head to the mat, ground down on those feet. Release the hands and roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. All the way up. Big inhale. And exhale, soften the shoulders. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Finding warrior two on the other side. Back foot is about a 45. Hips are slightly diagonal. Bending into that front knee, knee over front foot. Reaching the arms wide. Gazing over the front fingers. Nice, long, strong back leg. Breathe evenly and deeply. Through the nose. Forearm on thigh, reaching over. Shoulders back. Back to warrior two. Reaching down your leg, lifting up the opposite arm, looking up, reverse warrior. Back into warrior two. Shoulders back. Reaching a few inches forward, coming into triangle. Nice long arms, long spine, looking up. Back into warrior two. Turning your hips slightly into warrior one. Make sure you're nice and even. Hands up. And now lengthen the spine forward. That front foot should be facing forward. Nice long spine, long arms. Taking it to straight leg, nose to knee. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high, nose to knee. Bending back into nose to knee, hands to the floor. Bending forward into warrior one, hands up, shoulders down. Straighten up that leg, coming into wide parallel. Straighten up. Big inhale. Exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back. And now nice, big, strong bend forward. Try not to roll on the sides of the feet. From here, straighten the back and bring those arms forward, interlace them, turn them inside out. Nice, long, strong spine here. Lift those arms. Coming back down, hanging over, hanging onto the backs of the ankles, a little deeper now. Release the hands, walk the feet in. So you're in full forward fold here. Bend the knees, interlace the fingers one more time, reaching them high, and now straightening the legs. Release the hands, spine half forward fold, lengthening the spine here, head in line with the spine, shoulders back, use your core. Back to full forward fold and roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way. Big inhale to Samasthiti here. Very good. So it's a little more intense than we usually do it. But here we are, we're going to do our full balance exercise. So if you're feeling wobbly, hold on to something. Otherwise, starting from a very strong core, find your focus. Right ahead, just focus on one point ahead of you, starting with one leg up, bending it forward, opening at 45 degrees. Back to the front. Straighten it forward. Through center to the back. Keep those hips nice and square. Through center to the front. Bending it again. Opening it again. Back to the front. Bend it all the way. Walk your hand down to your ankle and really bring that heel. Whoops. Heel to the buttock. Really feel that big thigh muscle opening up. And now find entry on this side. So take your time. Really find your focus, find your breath. Coming out, shake out that leg. And we'll do the other side. Starting into Tadasana, mountain pose, nice strong core. Big inhale. And exhale. Lifting the other leg in front. Bend. Opening it out 45 degrees. Back to the front. Extending it forward. Through center to the back, nice and slow. Through center to the front. Bending it again. Opening it again. To the front. Bending it all the way, hand to the ankle. Opening up that other thigh, big thigh muscle. And find entry on this side, take your time. Every day is different. Let's see where you are today. No judgment. Coming out, shake out those legs. Well done. Very good. Continuing with our balance, starting in Tadasana, bending both knees, taking your weight over to one side, crossing the thigh over, and now coming to a nice diagonal spine. Lengthen the spine. Coming out slowly, back to Tadasana. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bending both knees. Crossing, taking the weight on the other side. Crossing over. If you need to put your big toe down, that's fine. Now lengthen the spine. One side might be easier than the other. Lengthen the spine here, push the shoulders back. Find your balance, your focus. Coming out. Back into Tadasana. Big inhale. Exhale. 2 cleansing breaths together. Inhale. And through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to do Sun Salutation A. Nice and slow, and then we'll build it. Starting in Samasthiti, checking alignment, core is working, legs are engaged, glutes are engaged, shoulders down. Big inhale up. Exhale, full forward fold. All the way down. 2 breaths here. Half forward fold, lengthen the spine, shoulders back, head in line with the spine. 2 breaths. Full forward fold. Into plank, hands down, spread the fingers, extend the legs. No cheating here, pushing back on the heels, nice firm core, strong arms, turn those inner elbows towards the front. Chaturanga, pushing from the toes gently forward, keep those elbows in line with the hands as you come down slowly with control, all the way down into cobra or up dog. Shoulders back. Curl the toes into downward dog, pressing the heels down, lifting the hips. Step or jump the feet between the hands into full forward fold. Couple of breaths. Half forward fold, lengthen the back. Full forward fold. And roll up slowly. Big inhale to Samasthiti. A little bit faster. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale half. Exhale into plank. 2 breaths here, strong core. Chaturanga, slowly downward control into cobra or up dog. Curl the toes into downward dog. Then we'll jump the feet between the hands into full forward fold. Half forward fold, inhale. Full forward fold, exhale. And roll up slowly. Big inhale. To Samastiti. Very nice. Okay. Straight into warrior one. Hips are facing forward. Try to get some space between your 2 legs. It's a heel to arch alignment here. Bending deeply into the front foot. Knee over foot. Into the knee rather. Hands up. Shoulders down. Straighten the front leg, windmill the arms down all the way, nose to knee. From here, lengthen the spine, interlace the fingers, and lengthen those arms as high as you can, bringing the nose down to the knee again. Release the hands and into triangle. Nice long spine here. Back to nose to knee. Bend that front knee. Extend the back leg into low lunge. Shoulders back here. Pushing through the back heel. Nice long spine here. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Pushing from your back toes all the way onto your front toes into our wide yogi squat. Really extending through that heel, shoulders back, pushing the bent knee outward with your elbow. Spread the fingers. You can go up and down on higher on the ball of your foot if you want. Get a little extra work in there. One more breath. Very slowly draw in that extended leg into our deep squat. Heels are on the floor. Lengthen the spine here. Let the pelvis relax down. One more breath. Shifting the weight over to the other side onto the toes, extending the opposite leg, pushing through the heel, shoulders are pushing away from the mat, heart is pushing towards the mat. One more breath. Pivoting on that front foot into our low lunge, extending through that back heel, hips are square, shoulders back, nice strong back leg. Draw in that back leg, straighten the front leg into nose to knee. Coming into triangle. back to nose to knee. Bending into that front leg, lengthen the spine, find your balance. Interlace the fingers behind the back, straighten the leg, and lift the arms high. Nose to knee. Release the hands back down, bend into that front leg, finding warrior one, hips are square, hands up, shoulders down. Straighten up, come through wide parallel, rolling down, straight legs, hanging over. Interlace the fingers one more time, lengthen those arms to the sky. Release the hands, walk the feet in so you're in full forward fold here. Bend very deeply and come onto all fours into tabletop. Checking your alignment. This top is not a good one to wear, but I'm learning. Okay, spread the fingers. Knees are beneath the hips, hands beneath the shoulders, cat-cow, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, get that back moving, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Extend one leg all the way, so you're pushing through that back heel. Keep those hips square, and now lift that foot off the floor, hold it. Bring it back down to the toes. And now lift it all the way up. So you've got that nice bend in your knees, hips are square. And bring it all the way through, so you have it bent and extend that back leg into pigeon, making a pillow with your hands, opening the elbows, reaching through that back leg. Hips are square here, shoulders away from ears. Breathing evenly and deeply. For a deeper stretch, you can curl those back toes, pushing through the heels, so long as you keep the hips square. One more breath. Coming up to high pigeon, take your time. Hands with those fingers. Shoulders pushing back, heart pushing forward. Really feel that arch in the back. Shoulders back. Reach through that back leg. Move. For me, it's a left hand. A little bit into the center. Bend that back leg and reach back and hold on to the foot and really push against it with your hand against your foot. One more breath. Release that down and extend that leg all the way around. So we're in our usual position. Let me just change the angle here. So you've got, for me, it's my left foot that is tucked into my inner right thigh. And my right leg is extended, nice and long, foot is flexed, nice tall spine here. Big inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale, feel like you're lengthening the spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, soften those shoulders down, but keep that strong, tall spine. Inhale and exhale. Rolling down, hands in front, palms up. You may not go far. Keep those hips square, keep the sit bones on the mat. Heavy head, relax the arms, shoulders away from ears. One more breath. Rolling up slowly from the base of the spine, all the way back up to our center, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand out, all the way up, and reaching down with your right hand to your toes or your ankle. Really first do that side stretch, pushing through that heel, opening up the ribs. And now hand to hand, nose to that right knee. One more breath. Keeping the head low, come onto your forearms, palms up in front again, heavy head. One more breath. Hands to the knees, lengthening the spine into a diagonal spine. Shoulders pushing back, heart pushing forward, head in line with the spine. Straightening up that spine. Big inhale and exhale. Crossing this leg all the way over. So you're on your sit bones, sitting tall. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting to the left. Nice tall spine here. Lengthen that spine. One more breath. Hands to the knees, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Knee upon knee. Keeping those sit bones nice and even on the mat. Big inhale. Exhale. And rolling down nice and slowly. Heavy head, hands come forward, palms up. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up slowly, all the way back to the top. Shoulders are back. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Soften the shoulders. Undo those legs, coming back into tabletop. Now, for me, the left leg was in front, so I hope you remember which one was in front for you. Maybe your body will tell you and remind you. So let's do a couple of cat cows together. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, get that back fluid, back movement. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. So for me, I'm going to extend now the right leg, really pressing back through the heel. Keep those hips nice and square. Turn those inner elbows towards the front, shoulders away from ears, and lift the leg. Keep those hips nice and even. Breathe evenly and deeply through the nose. Bring it down nice and slowly. And this time, bending it. Try to find a 90-degree angle. And now bringing it all the way through. Extending the left leg for me now. Check first your hips are square. Make a pillow with your hands, hand upon hand, opening the elbows, reaching through the back leg, breathing evenly. Shoulders away from ears. One more breath. Taking it up into high pigeon, spread those fingers, shoulders are square, hips are square. Moving your right hand, my right hand, into center and connecting your left hand with your left foot, pushing against it. One more breath. Slowly release it back down and extending that back leg all the way around. So we're back into our position here. For me, the right foot is in the inner left leg. This left leg is extended and flexed, sitting nice and tall. Big inhale and exhale. Rolling down nice and easy. Hands come forward, heavy head. Keep those sit bones on the floor, shoulders away from ears. Lots to think about. One more breath. Rolling up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Back to our center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Extending the right arm, reaching it up. Walking your left hand down to your toes or your ankle. Ready, first open up those ribs. Side stretch here. Sit bones stay on the mat. Lift that arm high. And now bring it down to the other hand, nose to knee. Keeping the head down, move your hips to center, heavy head, forearms are on the floor, hands up, sit bones even on the mat. Keep that foot flexed. One more breath. Hands to the knees, tuck the elbows, find that diagonal spine, pushing the heart forward, shoulders back. Use your core here. Lengthen the spine. One more breath. Back to our center. Inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, lifting up through the crown of the head. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Bringing that extended leg all the way across to the other side of the thigh. Sitting tall on your sit bones. If you can get this left foot flat on the floor, great. If you can't, that's okay. Sitting tall though, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Twisting to the right, nice tall spine here. Use your back fingers to leverage that twist even more. One more breath. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Knee upon knee. Sit bones even. Big inhale. And exhale. And rolling down very slowly, heavy head. Arms come forward, hands up, palms up. Breathe into it. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. Take your time. Last thing to come up is the head. Shoulders back. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Undo those legs and let's just move them, release them a little bit side to side. And we're going straight onto our backs. So once you're on your back, just bring your knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. Your knee don't you work that lower back really hard. Rock side to side. Bringing both legs down to the ground. Think about Tadasana. So flex the feet. Use your core. Pelvis slightly tilted upwards so you diminish the hollow in your back. Bring your hands to the top, interlace them, turn them inside out. Ready, reach through those arms, pushing the shoulders to the mat, and now press through one heel, lengthening one side, and then the other side. Breathing evenly and deeply. One more each side. Back to center, release the hands, bring those hands flat down next to you. Bend both knees so your legs, your heels are just below the buttocks. We're going to do a couple of bridges here. So make sure, let's start nice and clear on alignment. Core is working, shoulders are pushing back. And we're going to push those shoulders together and lift the hips both at the same time. So really pushing up those hips, grounding down on the feet, pushing the shoulder blades together. Breathe. Lift those hips even more. One more breath. Coming down with control, vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. This time crossing your right ankle over your left thigh. We're going to do another bridge, but one-footed bridge, a one-sided bridge. But we're going to make it strong because we're going to ground down on our feet, lift our hips, push our shoulders together, and open up that bent knee. Really push your heart to the sky. Coming down slowly with control, all the way. Once you're down, undo that right leg, check your alignment. And now crossing the left ankle over the right thigh. And when you're ready, pushing up, lifting those hips, pushing the shoulder blades together. Heart to the sky. And down slowly with control. Undo that leg, bring both knees into chest. Give yourself another big hug. Gentle rock side to side. Keeping the right knee into chest. Extend the left leg down all the way. Keep it engaged to either point or flex it. Check your alignment. Bring that right knee close to the chest as possible. Check the back of your neck. We don't want any crunching there. Left hand on left hip to keep the hips in place and opening up the right knee towards the open mat. Extend the right leg outward, holding it in your right arm. Check your neck, check your shoulders. Flex and point that foot. Now relieve your hand from it and hold that right leg outward. Use your core here. Slowly bring it to the top. Flex and point. And slowly, just a few inches over to the left, straight leg, IT stand stretch. Bring it back to the top, flex and point. Bring it into chest, big hug in. And send it over to the left side, holding it in the left hand and extending through the right arm, reaching through the fingers, gazing towards the right, lengthen the left leg, Try to get that right shoulder on the mat. Breathe deeply. One more breath. Rolling back. One last big hug into the chest. And extend the right leg down to the ground. Check your alignment. Left knee into chest. Nice big squeeze in. Right hand on right hip. Opening up the left knee towards the mat. Check your neck, your shoulders. Breathe deeply and evenly. Extend that left leg outward, holding it in your left hand. Point and flex. Release your left hand, hold it in place. Now bring it slowly to the top. Check your neck, your shoulders, point and flex. Slightly bring it to the right, just a few inches, straight leg, feel that IT band stretch. Point and flex if you like. Back to the top. Point and flex. Bring it in for a nice big hug. And send that left knee over to the right, holding it in the right hand, extending through the left arm. Gazing toward the left, the right leg is engaged. Breathe deeply and evenly. One more breath. Rolling back. Big hug of that left knee. Bring the right knee into. Nice big hug. Open up the knees, hold on to the outside of the feet. And gently rock back and forth. Side to side, nice and gentle. Massaging the lower back, which we worked really hard today. Feels so good. If you wish to extend your legs and rock, that's fine too. And when you're ready, extending both legs down to the ground. Let the feet flop open. Close the eyes. Getting ready for Shavasana. Relax those legs, the hips. The ribs. The shoulders. Hands can be wherever you choose today. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the jawbones. All the facial muscles, just let them melt away. Find your regular breath. And just let go. Very gently bring your awareness back to your body. And when you're ready, extending your right hand above your head, roll over onto it into fetal position and rest. Find your way to a seated position. Oops. Hands to heart center. Nice tall spine. Wishing you all a great day, productive, joyous, sunny. The optimist. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Naomi.
Thank you.